What is a clear to close and how long does it take? Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that next. Hey there, it's Ryan Skaggs, and this is the Mortgage Minute. Thank you so much for tuning in. This channel is dedicated to everything mortgage, real estate, and interest rates. We're going to talk about those interest rates first. So the average 30-year fix down just slightly at 3.55 according to Freddie Mac. I'm going to put a chart up here. You're going to be able to see basically between July into January how we have seen that trend upwards. We are starting to kind of level out. The Fed just told us some information just this week. It's the end of January. By the way, we've got at least 6 inches of snow working on afoot, and it's like a constant battle to stay warm down here in the office and get out and try to shovel snow. So forgive the warm get up here today. So let's talk about clear to close. Well, before I go in, find the link below to Freddie Mac. You can see the weekly survey. You can see the weekly chart, where rates are going, where they've been. You can look at a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, and really get a better understanding of where rates have been and where they're going by the trends. So while you're down there, also hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'd be forever grateful for the subscribe. Click that bell icon to be notified as I'm putting out weekly videos on the channel. So now we've got that out of the way. Let's dive into what is a clear to close. The clear to close term is significant to your mortgage financing. One, it's basically the time when you do not need anything else from underwriting or to the lender, is you are cleared to go to closing. But that does not mean there isn't items that the lender is completing prior to your closing. So let's say you get clear to close on Monday, you're going to close next Friday. The lender will likely do either a soft or hard inquiry on your credit. So they're going to either pull credit, or what a soft inquiry is we're going to check and make sure you didn't open up any new credit cards or trade lines or anything like that, or had your credit pulled. So we're going to go and look at that. And if you did, you're going to need more documentation. You might be clear to close, but we still have things going on in the background. We are also going to do a verification of employment. And I say we, I mean virtually all lenders are going to do a verification of employment very near to your closing, maybe just a couple days prior. And what they're doing is ensuring that, hey, you're still employed. You still have that continuity or stability of income and employment. So if you think you're going to get a clear to close and then do a job change, all bets are off for that loan process, right? So do not do that. A lot of times, they're going to do some other little background checks of verifications, just prior to ensure that everything that they underwrote up to that point is still the same going into closing. So yes, the clear to close might be significant as there's nothing else provided, but that doesn't mean you can change your spending habits or credit inquiries or job changes or, things like that. So that is significant. I do tell all my clients like, hey, this is what this means, but that doesn't mean that you can go do these things, right? Now, how long does it take? So that depends on the complexity of the loan and, of course, the lender as well. So my average application to clear to close in 2021 was 25 days. So I brought that down from my old company from 44 all the way down to 25 at my new company. Just have a lot more resources and ability to close faster. So loving that. And I want to get that down under 21 days. So my goal is under 21. Now, you need to be asking these questions when you're talking with a lender. What do we anticipate the time from the day we apply to when we get a clear to close? If you look on your contract, and I'll put an image of the contract that we use in my area of the mortgage contingency, and that is when you need the clear to close. If you have some sort of financing or mortgage contingency, that's when you need to get the clear to close by. You don't need to be, yes, you need to be done by the close date, but you need to have it done prior. So typically our mortgage contingency or our financing contingency is 7 days prior to the closing or 45 days after you sign the contract. So that means we need to be done. So my clear to closes are coming in roughly 3 weeks. Now you need to be asking that question if you're working with a big bank or, you're just working with, an unvetted 1-800 number maybe or something like that. Like maybe it's 60 days and your mortgage contingency is 30. You could be in deep trouble. So these are questions I'd be asking. This is what a clear to close is, and that is how long it takes. Put your comments below if you've got any timeline expectations or how quick you got something done. If you have any questions on what a clear to close is, how it works, how long it takes, put those down below. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. and we'll see each other again very, very soon. Thanks so much.